Welcome to another PC Sports Cards $1,000 challenge review of cards that came back from grading. These 6 cards we chose to send in. Took about 2 months to get them back. We got a lot of these cards about March 10th to 12th. They came back yesterday. 2 of them are actually already sold. We're going to go over the card, the grade, and see how we did. This one was a little disappointing, but you don't win them all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. I think 5 of them are hockey. This is an example of a card that, from doing what we do, buying, selling, grading cards, we know this is a winner. How do we know this is a winner? Zach found one of these in one of our boxes. He got it graded and got a PSA 10 and sold for $60 the same day he got it back. $100. This sold for $100. The George Bush refractor sold for $100. $100. He says $100. I thought it was $60, but I could be wrong. But this is an example of a card that people aren't generally looking to grade. I would guess it's a very, very low pop report without having to look it up. It reminds me of the Jordan Spieth card, which is one of the cards that I first graded with Topps. When it came out, the 2016 first pitch cards, I graded Jordan Spieth. I got some BGS 10s and sold them for $300 or $400. And you could, at that time, pick that card up for 18 cents on sports lots. So, this card... And I don't have a problem. I don't think people are looking this card over to grade it. I'm not. It's just not that kind of card, right? People are just putting it on eBay. I'm not loving the corners. But generally with this stock, how they look is acceptable. So I'm definitely taking the chance with this guy. This card was 99 cents plus $1.08 for shipping, I believe. So 99 cents into a PSA 10 for somewhere between $60 and $100 seems like a good value for me. And I don't guarantee, but I bet I could stick that at fixed price for $25 and not lose. That being said, first up, 2016 Topps Chrome George Bush first pitch. Decided to buy and grade this card because Zach had gotten one and sold it for $100. He found one in the office that we had sitting around, graded it and sold it for $100. So I said, you know what, I'll buy one. All in, this card cost $2.49. We graded it. We sold it already for $130 on eBay. Net about $111. Absolutely enormous win. I may try to buy a few more of these. I think a lot of you guys are already buying them, though. Next, one of the first cards we bought that took forever to get here. We have a Trout X-Fractor. As you guys know, I love X-Fractors. Let's focus this camera. Love X-Fractors. They're rarer than base cards. They are not super rare where they're impossible to get. Got one of my handy dandy sleeves, cleaning cloths. So let's take her out and see what we got. The little plus sign going across that is normal, so I'm not worried about that. Centering is pretty good. Top to bottom, pretty good left to right. And the back. Can't really see any problems here, boys and girls.
Let's go!
The top left corner is not the sharpest, but it's fine. This one is definitely going to PSA. I'm going to try to get... Next up, another card that we're really confident getting a grade in. We always like buying Mike Trout stuff. This Trout X-Fractor also sold already. We purchased this for about $8 on eBay. It's such a cool looking card. Listed it yesterday for $59.99, no offer. And within 24 hours it was hit. All in, another solid double up after grading on the Trout X-Fractor. Rainbow coming up next. Let's see what we got here. That comes off. This skate down here is in a really weird spot. The guy behind him. This looks nice on the front. Back looks pretty nice also. I'm going to send the McDavid in as well. Now, the next one is one of the, for this contest, is one of the bigger cards we bought. I think. Third card. Connor McDavid, Platinum Rainbow. These are tough cards. I actually still, when I looked this over, I knew it was borderline 910. I think. We'll find out because I do combine the two videos. I'm looking through it, and I don't see anything major wrong with it. Maybe a little corner issue up there now that I'm looking in the slab. But I don't know. Top-bottom centering is obviously off. Maybe that was it, top-bottom centering. Other than that, I don't see anything that would cause this card not to get a 10, but it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. I actually think that I'll still do fine on this card. We'll lose a few bucks, but not bad, because there's not a lot graded. It's listed fixed price. If it doesn't sell later in the week, it will go to auction. During the picture, and I think the centering is good enough. This card was an international sale or an international purchase. So I like buying, so I like looking for international cards because I think it's a little bit more cost restrictive for international people to grade cards, even though we do submit cards for international guys all the time. Okay, let's see what we got. Really clean on the front. Obviously, you can see the left-right centering, right? Top-bottom looks good. Left-right is obviously off. Pretty sure it's within the limits of PSA for a 10. Zach. I guess Zach's not over there anymore. Yep. I'm going to give this one a shot. Worst case scenario, I'm getting a 9 on it. I think I'll get my money back plus more with a 9, considering there's not a lot graded. So, I probably shouldn't send all the boldies in. I should probably play it safe. I'm going to evaluate the price. Fourth card. Second miss. McDavid, Red Prism. This one's numbered to 199. 25, 199. Really sharp also. Again, I'm going to say centering left to right is pretty bad on this. Top to bottom is a little bit off. Still think I should have snagged a 10 on it, but it's another one that was a risk-reward kind of play. I don't think I'm going to lose too much, maybe lose 5 or 10 bucks, but the upside was just big enough. There is a print line that you can see going through it up and down now, but a lot of these Prism-type cards have that, so I didn't think that was a big deal. Still don't think it's a big deal. Happy getting a 9 on it. See how it sells. Again, listed fixed price. We'll go for auction soon. Too much if it gets a 9. That's why it's worth sending in. All right. Like I've posted in a lot of recent videos, I'm doing things that I don't normally do, and I'm buying hockey cards. We have 3. Yes, 3. Matt Boldy, who's the newest stud in Young Guns. We have a little edge issue right here. Corners aren't super duper sharp. This is going to be, just by looking at the front, it's going to be a borderline one for me. I'm going to look at the other ones. And so I think this is a solid 9. So I got to just see what a 9 sells for. Even if a 9 loses money, I may still do it with the outside chance of getting a 10. This is one of those times where if they don't all look bad, if they all look similar, I'm going to send all 3 in. Because 110 will pay for all of the grading. Again, listed fixed price. We'll go for auction soon. An unfortunate miss on number 5 is the Matt Boldy PSA 9. These we were into for about 30 bucks. I do see a little white on the edge there now that I look, and a little white on the corner there. Sometimes you just miss stuff. It is what it is. We'll look on the video and see what I missed also, so I'm going to put that with it. PSA 9 here. Going to probably lose my grading fee. Maybe only half my grading fee, and that's it. So if you lose 10 bucks on it, it's not the end of the world, especially when you have those big wins in the beginning of the order. Another one, it's listed fixed price. We'll go to auction if it doesn't sell. And I don't know which one's going to get the 10. That is one stiff. Stiff. Penny sleeve. Oh, this one. Edges look fine. All right. Again, this is similar. It's a borderline guy. Not 100% sure, but definitely has a shot at a 10. I'm taking off the camera to look at something. but I can't really see at the angle. Yeah, this is another one that's borderline. If all three are borderline, they're all going in. I'll take the chance. Because all I need is one. And then, to make up for the 9, we got the big Matt Boldy PSA 10. These are down from $200, $255 to about $160 to $175. Again, $29 for the card. Cost me $19 in grading, so I'm into it for about $40. I'll end up netting about $130 to $140 out of it. It's a triple up. That pays for the miss on the other one, and that is another example of why we like to grade multiple copies, even if we're not sure. Looking at this, I see a couple little nicks on the edges, but obviously not bad enough to bring it down from a 10. So we got a 10 and 9. All in all, we went 50-50 in this order. Huge win on the Trout and the Ohtani. The Trout, the George Bush, and the Matt Boldy PSA 10s. Those will more than cover our costs. So this will be another profitable submission. Thank you for watching this. We have some stuff that's coming in this week that we're going to do another review of. And we have our Genesis order came back, or it's coming back tomorrow or the next day. So it'll be another video revealing those. Thank you guys so much for watching. Look forward to putting out a lot of content this week. And look forward to hearing your comments. Thank you so much.